Hello YouTubers, I am Timmy Wolf and I am going to be trying out a newer game called Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal PI. This is probably known to be more of a ghost simulator. It's more the most realistic type of ghost hunting games, besides maybe Phasmophobia, which is more maybe like an arcade version of a ghost hunting type of simulator. Phasmophobia is a lot more basically more hands-on, more stuff is happening. You gotta look out for the ghost and make sure it doesn't like kill you or anything like that. Here on Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal, you don't have to worry about dying in the game. It's a lot more slower paced. You collect evidence, and the more evidence you seem to collect, the more the ghost seems to ramp up, and then you gotta be able to basically have your tools out at the right time in order to get the best evidence possible to identify the ghost. And then it's kind of like a progression system where if you get as much evidence as possible, you get a gold trophy at the end, and then it starts to progress lower the less evidence you collect. And basically clients come to you. It's more of a story based type of game, single player, and we'll dive in and you'll get the gist of it. We'll start a brand new game. I've already played this house a few times, so
Never thought I'd
here
have
we
my
go.
own office as a paranormal investigator. For years, I just did this for fun and rarely made any money doing it. I finally earned enough business to justify renting this place, and after several months, I think I got it looking somewhat professional. I also had my first customer visit in here the other day. I should look at the map in the back to
First
get an
customer.
idea of where I'm going to be
Always good.
investigating.
Excellent. So now we are in Conrad's office. At least we believe that this is Conrad talking. So yes, there is some voice acting, which is really, really nice. Very unique to ghost hunting games. The dev of this game is really cool. He's been updating this game very passionately. He's very passionate about this project. So yeah, here's the storefront, and then where you meet your clients, probably. Here's the map. Looks like there's a whole whack of locations. However, there's only 2 locations currently that is open. This is an early access game, obviously, and it's only been out for maybe 2-3 months now. I actually found this game through Insim, probably my most favorite YouTuber at the moment. He is the most popular Phasmophobia YouTuber at the moment, so always be sure to check him out. He plays all kinds of cool games. You got all kinds of different kinds of tools. Except for Phasmophobia, you basically carry all the tools that is handed to you. You got your photo camera, and it also has night vision. You have your audio recorder. You can even do an EVP session and be able to talk to the ghost and try and get answers or some sort of indication with them. You have your classic EMF reader. You get your EMF from 1 to 5. It always starts default at 1, and then once it's at 5, then you have basically located the ghost. And you have your temperature sensor. And we don't want freedom units, as Insim loves to say. I love the freedom unit slogan, but you can switch it to Celsius, and I am Canadian, so we will do that. Perfect. Got your coffee maker. Gotta have your coffee before a ghost hunt. And as you can see, this is the first time I'm doing this on video, so there could be some performance issues through my streaming. So yeah, work with me on that. I'm playing around with my settings and stuff all the time. So let's dive into the game. Let's see here. We got Black Ridge Woods. And it's a total mystery. Once you complete some missions, you will see them on the line paper. But right now, we have done nothing. It's a brand new game. Let's hop in. Let's do it.
The homeowners reached out to me a few days ago, seeming to be rather desperate for help. This family's convinced their house is haunted. They moved into the house about a year ago, and within the first few months, the wife heard odd sounds like footsteps coming from the upstairs as she was on the main floor. Her husband told her she was hearing things until he heard them himself. They have 3 children, and the 2 youngest informed Mom earlier last week they have seen a young child playfully skipping through the upstairs hallway. Mom expressed her children feel they have a new playmate, but she does not share the same feeling. This is
Ghost
unsettling
playmate.
for the parents who want to get to the bottom of this. I'm sure I'll be able to find enough evidence to support their claims and put their minds at ease.
Okay, so there's a ghost child basically skipping through the house. Sounds like it's gonna be mostly upstairs. So yeah, this game is very, very dark. But once you get into the light, it starts to really light up. The lighting is really, really cool in this game. Let's get inside. Every ghost investigation needs lights off. And let's start collecting some evidence. Let's go with temperature sensor. So basically, right now we are gonna look for cold spots. They're implications of ghost activity. And what's cool is if you're close to a vent, your temperature starts to go down. From playing this mission previously, the ghost is usually upstairs and hanging out with the children. Kids like to play with this ghost apparently. Oh, there's a temperature drop. There we go. There we go. Curious? Conrad? You have something to say about this? Come on. Come on. You want to say? Do I have voice turned on?
These
There we go.
are unusual.
There we go. Sometimes it takes a while for Conrad to basically approve of what you're seeing. It's kind of annoying, but you kind of get used to it. But in this game, even though if you find one piece of evidence, you gotta reconfirm it with another, just to be sure that it's paranormal and not something that is kind of natural to the house, or you're like maybe like an AC is above you and sprinkling down some really, really cold temps on you. But it seems
Something
to
is going on.
ah
These temperature readings are definitely paranormal.
yeah, that was pretty instant. Oh, as you can hear, there's already some noises coming from the child, the ghost. So now I gotta get my audio recorder ready. Sometimes the ghost can show itself, so I gotta get the camcorder out. That's why I like the menu up, your HUD, because sometimes I forget what key to push, and then you gotta hit tab, and then you gotta fumble with all the controls. Oh, we'll record that. We have footsteps.
That was a very unusual noise.
Perfect.
I will keep that as evidence.
Excellent. So like I said, this is a slower paced game, but depending on how quickly you ramp up the evidence, the ghost activity seems to ramp up. But sometimes ghost activity is very instant. It's very random, very crazy. It's very cool, actually. And so far, my camcorder is doing really well in the recording, so I'm really happy about that. Yeah, I'm trying to use my NVIDIA game overlay. It's a really cool program. I'm liking it. It's great for YouTube videos. I don't know if I want to be a hardcore streamer yet. Like have a chat and all that stuff. I'm older. I'm an older guy, grumpy, and I just want to have a nice chill time. So if people want to watch my videos, great. If they don't, hey, no skin off my back. Let's see here. Let's try and maybe get some EMF here. Oh, we got some whispering.
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
Got him. Nailed it. Alright. Oh, oh. More footsteps.
Wow, that's great audio evidence.
Oh, oh. Where's my camcorder? Oh, God. Gah. Seriously? See, this is where the game gets tricky. Trying to fumble with your equipment and getting the ghost activity at the right time. So now the ghost activity is like ramping up quite a bit, and we're getting the full fruition of ghost paranormal activity. So we got to be ready for anything. We got quite a bit of audio evidence, which is really nice. We do need a photo. And what else? We haven't gotten... Oh! Aha! We got some EMF. Oh! Hey! Conrad. Hey! Conrad. Damn it, now I gotta find EMF 5 again. Oh! Conrad. Go! Hey!
These lights are
there we go. Whew!
I should continue.
Dear God. Speaking of lights acting funny, my camera just froze again. This isn't the best laptop in the world, but I'm just having a good time streaming. Okay. Pull out the EMF reader again. It's mostly in the hall and the children's bedroom. Electrical equipment can give EMF, so I want to make sure you don't get sidetracked by that and be like, oh crap, there's a ghost there. It's like, no, it's a light socket or a microwave or a TV. It will get you. It will fool you. Oh, there we go. Comrade. Hey.
The EMF meter
There we go.
should not behave this way. This is paranormal.
Excellent. And now we just need a photo. We got quite a bit of audio recording. And if we hit tab, we'll see our evidence list here for temperature. We do have evidence of paranormal activity, so we won't need any more additional temperature readings. For EMF, we do have paranormal activity, so that's nailed. Audio, we have 3 pieces of audio that cannot be explained. We could maybe try and get more audio, possibly. And we definitely need photos. And most of the activity is witnessed around the stairs. Okay, so in our notes, we haven't fully identified what type of ghost this is, but from previous experience on this mission, this is actually a residual ghost. I'll explain more about residual ghosts a little later on. Now these little sounds, this ambience that happens in the background, it's a sign that the ghost is about to ramp up with its activities. So when you hear stuff like that, you want to be ready with a piece of equipment that you want to use. But with Residual Ghost, they don't have... Oh, they don't have EVP. Should I do video recording? Or audio?
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
Okay, good. It's nice to know in a game like this that there's no chance of dying. So it does take away some of the anxiety that you do feel when doing a ghost hunt like this. So even when the ghost is walking around you, you don't have to like worry that the ghost is gonna creep up behind you or create a hunt or a ghost event that is just gonna just demolish you. Alright, I want a photo, ghosty. Give me a photo. I do find that the AI in this game... Oh!
How rare to take a photo of a ghost.
There's the ghost. Just chilling, walking around. Perfect. I think we pretty much got everything that we needed to do. I've obtained photo evidence of a full body operation. Absolutely amazing. In Conrad's slogan, that's a very dull, "Ooh, that's amazing," instead of "Whoa, what the fuck? That was a full ghost, dude." No, you're not gonna get that from Conrad. Hell no. He's a bit of a dull boy. He's a special case. At least that's what a lot of other YouTubers say about Conrad. It's pretty funny, actually. I like it. But actually, does it say what kind of ghost this is? Do I need more evidence? I'm kind of interested to see if this is enough. Like, we got 3 pieces of audio. We definitely have paranormal activity on EMF and temperature. And then for photos, we have full operation. But it doesn't say what kind of ghost this is, so I know what ghost it is, but it's just... I will actually go a little bit over what a residual ghost is. So residual ghosts are spirits who act out a moment of their previous life, unaware of their surroundings, replaying the events over and over again. It is believed that these entities, being oblivious to their surroundings, do not intelligently interact with their environment. This is why unexplained sounds are usually heard and EVPs are never obtained. Somehow memories of their previous life, for whatever reason, have been imprinted on the world. Paranormal investigators under the impression that these were significant events or memories of the spirit's previous life. It is very perplexing phenomenon because these memories play an unpredictable moments with no correlation to the original event. Most haunted locations seem to be inhabited by residual ghosts. Cold spots have been noted frequently while investigating these types of ghosts. Changes in the electromagnetic fields are assumed to change moments prior to the manifestations. In the earlier years of ghost hunting, residual ghost photos were plentiful, but they diminished the credibility of the field due to being poor quality fakes. Most recently, due to the improvements of ghost hunting technology, there have been a few residual ghost photos that have skeptics struggling to debunk. So it's interesting how residual energy from a ghost's past stays within a location, and it needs to be cleansed in order for that energy to just pass on back into the afterlife. And after watching the Dead Files with my wife for a few seasons of the TV show, residual energy can be removed usually by, it doesn't take much, maybe like a medium, or it's basically just clutter. It's spiritual clutter within that location that just needs to be swept out, like a clean sweep, a spring cleaning of the energy within the house, the feng shui. It's really interesting, and most of that energy is because of a really massive event that really changed the experience of that particular ghost's previous life. So like a death, and it sounds sad to think that the ghost is reliving that event over and over again, but again, it's completely oblivious. It's not even the ghosts anymore that is reliving this life. It's just pure paranormal energy. It's very interesting stuff. Let's see how we did on our mission here. So EMF evidence, 100%. Temperature, perfect. Photo evidence, fantastic. And audio, look at that. Chef's kiss. Gold trophy, perfect game, awesome. Yeah, this first mission is very, very chill. You're basically just checking out a ghost that is completely residual. Residual ghosts are spirits who act out a moment of their previous life, unaware of the surroundings, blah, blah, blah. And I always love this sentence. Although substantial paranormal activity has been found within the home, there is no reason for concern. Just no reason. And you're going to probably see that sentence no matter what the ghost is, which is really, really funny, actually, because there's ghosts that are extremely dangerous, and then the Conrad Stevenson's like, nah, big deal. It will get better. Right? But yeah, a really, really cool game. You could play one more. Looks like my camera is still not working, but this is actually the first time I'm using it, so I'm going to give it a shot, see how far it can go. So, for our next mission, we'll go back to the same house. And that first mission is called The Skipping Child. What's going to be our next one? Let's check it out.
I received a call a few days back from the homeowners who believe their house is haunted. They catch a glimpse of someone or something out of the corner of their eye, which disappears about as quickly as it appears. It seems like the entire family has noticed this at one time or another. They stated seeing this figure throughout their house, primarily as the family is watching television. It'll enter their peripheral vision from another room. Initially, they didn't believe what they were seeing, but soon became convinced when everyone was witnessing the same thing. At first, this was very startling for them, but now they are more curious if anything. They want to understand what they are seeing. I'm sure I'll be able to find enough evidence to support their claims and put their minds at ease.
Okay, so some weird sounds happening. Images of a possible entity at the corner of their eyes around the television as they're just trying to chill with their family. That would definitely be pretty eerie. Would not be fun. Would not be cool in the least. Alright, so same house, different location though within the house. We will start collecting our evidence. Let's go with our temperature readings. So basically we're gonna stick around the TV and just go into different rooms that are in the vicinity of the TV. Oh, look at that. We got a temperature dip. Conrad, please comment, please, before I lose it. Mr. Conrad, sir.
These
There we
temperatures
go.
are unusual.
You better believe it. That was freezing cold, man. Well, by 5 degrees or so. There we go. We're getting it again. Mr. Stevenson, can you comment on this, please?
Something is going on here.
Perfect.
These temperature readings are definitely paranormal.
So we now know that they are paranormal, and we can switch to another piece of evidence. Let's go to EMF. So from what I hear from different ghost hunters, you'll probably be wondering why they want the lights off. And I mean, lights, ghosts don't really care if the lights are on or off in particular. It's basically the ghost hunter's equipment that needs lower light to be able to function properly. They got all kinds of different night vision types of equipment. They got all kinds of different cameras and sensors. And it's just best to work in dimly or very dark environments in order to have the equipment work properly. Oh, almost got baited by the fridge there, getting EMF readings from it. You don't want to be too close to the TV either. But yeah, if you haven't seen Dead Files, be sure to check it out. There's another TV show called Ghost Hunters, and I'm not a huge believer in ghosts, but when you watch Ghost Hunters, it's just like, oh my god, it just looks like garbage TV. It's terrible. Like, you can almost tell that they're trying to bait you to think that, they're actually doing real paranormal work, and there's actually ghosts that are at their locations. I don't know.
These lights are acting funny. I should continue investigating.
Got some EMF readings. But yeah, I mean, they got music going on in the background that it just kind of ramps up as they're investigating, and it just, I don't know, it just doesn't seem very real. It doesn't seem like they're doing anything extravagant. And someone would like push something over, and everyone will jump and be like, oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Oh my god, there's definitely paranormal activity here. It's like someone just tripped on a pebble and it caused a noise, and everyone, yeah, come on, whatever, man, whatever. And they have like crazy visual effects on their supers and their telegraphing and their visual effects, and it's just, seriously, give me a break. Oh jeez, where was I?
The EMF meter should not behave this way. This is paranormal.
Yes, just I was way too late on that. I was about to comment that my EMF was acting very weird, just lightly flashing from one side to the other very, very quickly. From what I remember of this ghost, he's very, very talkative. We could try an EVP.
Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
Nothing yet. Yeah, Dead Files was a really, really cool show. Like, you have an actual investigator that worked for the police who would actually do all the digging, like the history and the lore of the location. And then you get a physical medium that walks through the house at night and just basically kind of gets a read and the feel of all the ghostly figures and entities within that location. And she'd be kind of be able to like talk to the ghosts, and obviously, if you're not much of a ghost believer or know much about mediums, you probably think to yourself like, this can't be real. But it's just cool how the investigator would get. Oh, well, hello there. I did not touch that door, that's for sure. Anyone home? But their notes would like line up. The investigator would get all this lore, and then the medium would talk to the ghosts, and they would come together, meet with the client, and basically have the exact same thoughts and feelings about what's going on in the home. It's really cool. It's a great show. And the best part of the show is that the medium gets a sketch artist to do a drawing of what she saw. And oh my god, some of the entities she sees is just like, okay, how the fuck do you sleep at night? Like, are you kidding me? Like, god damn, like you see these things on a regular basis and you're chill about it? Okay, this ghost wants to play musical doors with me here. Can you say something? Yeah, it's funny when the ghost starts playing tricks on you in this game. You want to say something? Shall we do another EVP?
Is this your home?
Are you the landowner?
Is this your home?
Well, that's one way to talk. Kind of rude, but alright. The funny thing about doors is you can't really take a picture of it or claim it as evidence. It's kind of annoying, actually. Do we need any more EMF or no? They're both complete. We have fully enacted paranormal activity and have identified it. So basically, we are just looking for audio and camera footage. Let's make sure we have our night vision on. Now this type of ghost is quite interesting because there's a class of ghosts called the intellectual ghost. And it's basically a ghost that can obviously interact with the environment and be self-conscious and try and interact with living people. But there's two different types of intellectual ghosts. There's the shadow person, and then there are just people that are coming back from a previous life, and I think I was too late for that one too. Maybe?
That was a very unusual
okay.
noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
Yeah, like just from that, you can definitely tell that this ghost has gone through some serious trauma and is now exiting that trauma on the investigator. Yeah, this ghost is a little freaky. It can certainly catch you off guard. Messing with more doors, huh? Which door did you touch? Oh, probably that one. I like to think that I don't scare easy, but my hairs do tend to rise on this game. You do get a little bit anxious on what's going to happen next in this game. It's pretty cool. I like it. It can be quite slow pace, a little bit of a drag or a grind, but when the ghost starts doing stuff, oh boy, be ready. Get ready for it. Shame my camera keeps freezing. Okay, can you stop playing with doors and trying to do jump scares? Jump scares work on a lot of people, but I find them rather annoying. I'm not amused. Come on. Give me some evidence. Give it all to me. I'd like to numb it all. Num num num. Do it. Come on. Don't be shy. You need help, right? I'll be happy to help you. I'll help you. Do you have girl trouble? Is the light trying to take you away? The light's good. Go towards the light. Praise the light. Unless if you're trying to be dragged into the other direction, then yeah, okay, I can see why you would like some help. Yeah, probably the only definitely got that sucker.
What was that? I'm glad I captured
That was a
it
good
with the
scream.
recorder.
That's right. Rant it up. Give a good rant. Ooh, some whispering.
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
You better believe it, Conrad. Okay, can we get any camera footage? Show me what you got, Ghost. Oh man, watching Insym play this game. Oh god. Okay, this isn't helping my investigation. If you want to be the annoyed teenager, I get it. What? I pushed the space bar. I guess not. Should have got that evidence. But I'm doing pretty good in terms of audio evidence. I need visual evidence. Give me the camera. Side view, front view. I don't care what it is. Moon me if you want. Show your ghost booty. Show them cheeks. Those ghostly cheeks. Really? Really? What's with all these jump scares, man? Now you can turn the jump scares on or off. They can be quite fun, but as Insim has said one time, he gets terrified by the jump scares. Like it's fun to watch him play with jump scares, but if the ghost is just like turning on a light or slamming a door, and then does that boom, it's like, really, is that really scary? Is that necessary? Like anyone can close a door.
Ooh, that is
do you
audio
need
evidence.
like a jump scare just to show, hey, look, I'm closing this door and I'm being chill about it? Now, if the ghost shows itself, now that can be a jump scare. But for little minor things, it's a bit silly sometimes. Oh, wait, what? I could have sworn I saw like a foot in front of this fridge. Must have been like a reflection or something. That was weird. I was so eager to take a picture. As you can see, this ghost developer or this game developer thinks that ghosts do not give a shit about lights. And if that's evidence of what he might be thinking about when it comes to light play, well then there you go. Ghosts don't care if the lights are on or off. It's all about the equipment ghost hunters use. Okay, you're giving me lots of audio. I'm playing with lights and doors. I just want a picture of you. That's it. Oh! Well,
What a
there you
rare
go.
experience to take a photo of a ghost.
I just had my wish come true. Yeah, work it, girl. Work it. Hell yeah. Alright. That's all I needed. Perfect. Work it, girl. Yeah, that was pretty sweet. A full operation. So full EMF, temperatures 100%, photo evidence 100%, and how about audio? Oh yeah, give me that gold trophy. All right, so this residence is haunted, although substantial paranormal activity has been found within the home. There's no reason for concern. This appears to be an intellectual ghost in the form of a shadow person. Based on years of research, CSPPI is under the impression that the living form of this ghost was unfulfilled when it passed away. Perhaps learning some history about the house may shed some light on this subject. In a rare number of cases, investigators have identified resolution for the spirit and it disappeared, like putting the old shoes back in the wall where you found them remodeling. For further concerns, contact us and we will research your residence at your expense. Fantastic. So, when it comes to intellectual ghosts, the first one being a person that was yeah, there's two types: the shadow person and then the intellectual. And the intellectual is usually one. Um, it's pretty common. They're usually tied to the house because they either live there or they know someone there and just decide to haunt them because, well, either maybe they either love them or hate them. but but when it comes to shadow people, that's where I was kind of losing track of thought. Shadow people aren't fully ghosts that have unfulfilled prophecies from a previous life or an experience. Um, Sometimes, watching Dead Files, they can almost be alien entities that came from a different dimension or a different land or whatnot. It's interesting how they identify shadow people. They're very, very alien in nature, and they're extremely dangerous, extremely elusive, and very hard to get rid of. Um, Usually, when you have ghosts, you just move them on by just doing an act of kindness or a gesture of an unfulfilled, yeah, basically a problem that they had that tied them to that location. But shadow people are like in their own realm, and they can actually hurt you. They could even have the ability to take away your spirit or your soul and kill you. They're very, very horrible creatures. And they can take on many different forms and do all kinds of crazy stuff. That's basically how Dead Files identifies them. Um, so when it comes to shadow people, the medium of that show says they're like her worst nightmare. Apparently, when she grew up, she had like 4 shadow people haunt her home, and it was just like a horrible experience for her. And anyone that deals with shadow people or even any kind of ghosts, just be careful. Be very wary of their presence and what could they possibly be there and why, right? But yeah, there you go. There's 2 really fun missions for you guys. I don't want to take this video much longer, or it's going to be a big file on YouTube. Hopefully you really enjoyed the video. You can like, comment, dislike, subscribe, whatever. If you want to follow any other videos that I do, that'd be terrific. And thank you very much. It's always fun. I like to do this as a hobby. I don't do this for a living. I have a full-time job. So it can be hard for me to find time to stream and to make videos. You're going to find that I don't do a lot of editing. I do have editing software. However, it kind of does glitch a little bit, and it takes up a lot of room on my laptop. But we'll see. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll certainly be making more. I am planning to do a Phasmophobia video after this one, so please feel free to watch that. Enjoy, have a good, happy Easter, and take care.